3 nights ago, orb weaver spider appeared in my garden. Every evening, after sunset, it returned to the same place and built a new web. Based on its overall appearance, it most likely belongs to the genus Araneus. In Serbia, the most likely candidates would include Araneus diadematus and Araneus angulatus, although several other closely related orb weavers are also possible. Judging by the enlarged pedipalps, this appears to be an adult male. However, that makes its behavior somewhat unusual. Mature males of many Araneus species typically spend most of their time searching for females rather than building full orb webs and hunting for several consecutive nights. Orb webs are among the most sophisticated traps in the animal kingdom. Despite their delicate appearance, they are carefully engineered structures. Each thread is placed in a specific order, beginning with strong anchor lines, followed by the frame, radial spokes, and finally, the sticky capture spiral. Depending on the species and the available space, orb webs commonly range from around 30 centimeters to well over half a meter across. Before building a web, the spider doesn't start spinning silk right away. It first spends time exploring the surrounding branches, testing possible anchor points, and memorizing the available space. Over the course of a single night, an orb weaver may walk more than 50 meters while constructing a web only a few dozen centimeters across. Most of that distance is spent retracing threads that have already been laid. Despite having a brain smaller than a grain of rice, the spider performs this remarkably precise construction with extraordinary consistency. Exactly how a spider represents this information inside its tiny nervous system is still unknown. Some researchers believe it forms a simple internal map of the construction site, while others think it relies on local cues gathered as it moves. Let's see what happens when the spider is offered some live prey. By briefly shaking the silk, the spider creates its own vibrations. The way those vibrations travel through the web provides additional information about the location, size, and movement of anything caught in it. Research has shown that those vibrations contain enough information for the spider to estimate both the direction and the distance of the struggling insect, but only if the spider is located in the center of the web. As the spider pulls silk from its spinnerets with its hind legs, it rapidly winds dozens of strands around the insect, restricting every movement. The wrapping also protects the spider itself. Once the prey is restrained, the risk of injury from powerful legs, wings, or defensive spines is greatly reduced before feeding begins. Orb weavers don't always wrap their prey the same way. Sometimes they remain almost stationary while their hind legs apply silk, while other times they rotate the prey or even circle around it as they wrap. Large prey often receives more than a single bite. The spider may bite repeatedly as the insect continues to struggle, delivering additional venom and later digestive fluids before feeding begins. Spiders don't chew their food the way we do. They first inject digestive enzymes into the prey, liquefying its tissues outside the body. A muscular sucking stomach inside the cephalothorax then pumps the nutrient-rich fluid into the digestive system. Solid food never enters the spider's gut. Fine filters around the mouth allow only liquids and microscopic particles to pass through. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I also share extra footage, behind-the-scenes clips, and other updates on my Telegram channel. You can find the link in the description below.